excited, I hope. I hope. And we are getting ready to rock and roll. Just prepping the watch list, prepping to move into some stuff. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. It's gonna be one of those days. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Just gonna load up Marby's here. Go grab a coffee. I will be right back. Sweet, man. I appreciate that. I did not see the news on BTGN. TPF, man, that's awesome. Appreciate you catching up. Glad you could pop in this morning and say hi. Slotus, what's up? John, how we doing? Reese Grease, yo. Guys, just a reminder, 31st and the 1st. Well, the 1st there's no market, but 31st I will not be here. I will be celebrating my 15-year anniversary. So for those of you that are wondering why I'm not kicking around on the 31st, that would be why. I am not going to be here. But we'll be here tomorrow. We'll be back next week. So let's set up Marby's before I go grab my coffee. That way you guys can just get in. Good morning, good morning, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it's all good, man. It's all good. All right, let's go play. You guys can play against me. You know how this deal works. You guys win. You get to pick the stock that we're watching today. Anyone been seeing this Earth 2 IO thing? I have no idea what that is, but I'll take a look at it. Coffee first, though. Coffee. Get in. Coffee. Okay, let's do this thing. If you're not in, get in. Let's go. Winner gets to pick the ticker. Let's do this. Do do do. Dun 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 dun. And around we go. Where we stop, don't nobody know. Little glitchy. Little glitchy. That's okay. It's okay. We're gonna go down the hole here. We're gonna go down the hole. We're gonna come out this pipe. Who's gonna be first down the pipe? Erico Fallen wants it. TPF. Oh man, we're getting bogged back here. Somebody's getting bogged. There's TPF. First down, first out. Let's go. TPF wants it this morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Here we go. Those don't look like they do anything. They're just kind of there. Nothing to bog you down. Might have slowed you down a little bit, but I don't think so. And I mean, this isn't even close. This isn't even close. TPF is got the boost. Oh, here comes Lolgor Hunter though. He wants a piece. He wants a piece. Everybody's catching up. Uh-oh. TPF is gonna hit that speed boost. Uh-oh. I don't know that anybody can catch him. Is there something here that can stop him? This thing here, it looks like these pop. Okay, so you could get cut here. It is possible. There is a way. And nope, he survives. And those speed boosts are going to put him out of reach, I think. Does he hit it? Does he nail the landing? He's up. He's up. He's in. He wins. Number one, TPF. You did it, sir. You did it. You winned. Next CF, you got it. We will be watching next CF. I'm dead. I'm dead too. Next CF, ladies and gentlemen, that's what we will be watching this morning going into the market. For those of you, you're going to Marby's. Okay. For those of you that don't know, we did set the target for 2021. We did hit the target this year from 2,200 US to 50,000. We did break through that. As you guys can see, I'll pull this down. We'll go here. We'll go to the holdings. We are up over 50,000 US. So we crushed the target for this year. Super pumped about that. Now, target for 2021 is to take this 50K and turn it into $500,000. It's a slightly ambitious goal, but we will see what we will see. Lots of time, 12 months to do it, lots of market to do it with. We shall see what we shall see. Do. Big sheet. Next set. So it's NTAR. I'm gonna watch it on the Canadian market here. It's down at 650 Canadian. What I find interesting here is SHG has been sitting here at this bid, right? Bid 120, ask 120. I've got an order, standing good till canceled order at 120, and it hasn't filled. So hopefully at the gate here this fills, and I'll take the quick profit on it and move that into a CCIV today. How's everybody else doing? How you guys doing this morning? Big wins from yesterday? Slow wins? No wins? What are we looking at? Yeah, BTWN and IPOC, the two of them are just they don't want to stop. They don't want to stop. I'm a Mars green. Fuse is green. Hello, Cobbler. How you doing, man? It's gonna be a wonderful day today. I'm sure of it. I'm positive. This is gonna be the way that we go here. I am thrilled to say I did get into my HII options yesterday. I'm pretty pumped about that. My exit strategy is wait for the vote on the 6th, let it run to where it's going to stabilize as a stock, and then exit. I'm thinking it's probably gonna be around the 30 to 40 range. It might surprise me and go a little bit further than that, but I think 30 or 40 is kind of what I'm aiming for. Um, again, guys, I'm never gonna tell you my exact exit, but that's kind of what I'm feeling out. So was the news good for ACRX yesterday? With ACRX, we're waiting for the NDAA to go through so they can get the army spending approved. Ginger Jew, I don't know what the YOLO is. I'm not the YOLO guy. I'm the long term hold, don't take YOLO guy. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was the army spending. It went through the House. That's fine, but the Senate looks like it's gonna bog it down. Uh, Somebody promised to filibuster it. It was brought to the floor, so don't know. Yeah, I mean long term holds. I'm all about that, but the YOLO thing, I don't really do that. Snapchat got a price target of $70. That's nuts. What's the CCIV play? Bloomberg's reporting that CCIV is a SPAC that's about to acquire DirecTV from AT&T, which is a big deal. DirecTV, when AT&T acquired it, they paid 65 billion. It was estimated at a value of 45 billion. That would mean that if the SPAC acquires it, they're $10 SPAC. We would probably see the price target on that around 25 to $30. So it's a nice double up opportunity on that. Do 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 and do 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 do. Because it's such a huge opportunity. Be, yeah, I mean that Clover Health has agreed to be acquired is a big deal. Um, I I don't know anybody that's saying no, we don't want this. When you've got Google, Walmart, Walgreens all attached to it, saying this is a good thing. Oh, that's cool. Lolgor, BTGN's nasal spray. What is that to treat? What's the illness? What's the disease? Antidepressant? A nasal spray antidepressant. Interesting. Very interesting. Baba's killing me. I need Baba to turn around. CVS is also partnering with Clover Health, so yeah, there's a bunch of big names on it. HII is up $51 pre-market here. We'll see where that goes. But yeah, these 260 calls I picked up for HII are looking pretty good. I was just gonna say that. Is that cocaine? Did we just legalize cocaine? Is that a thing? Um, I'm looking over Alibaba news. Truist Securities maintains coverage with a buy target of 308. I mean, I don't know if that one person's enough to get this back up, but I need this to move up for sure. Um, I don't have a ton of time on that BAWA option. I should not have taken it in hindsight. It was too close to expiry. It was on their earnings, but it was too close. I will not do that again. Nope, nope, nope. All right. Bum, 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 bum. Market is about to open, so let's go to the big sheet. Here it is. Nentar or Next CF, guys. This is one that has hopped into the Bitcoin holdings. They are moving their cash and gold assets into Bitcoin as a reserve. Just another one of the many companies that are doing that. So, I mean, that'll be interesting to watch. I'm going to open the notepad, guys. If there are tickers you want me to look at, just throw them out in chat, and we will do that today as well. That's something that I haven't done over the past couple days, but I want to make the time to do that before the new year. If you have tickers that you want me to take a look at, just throw them in chat, and I'm more than happy to add them to the list. I will do my absolute best to get through the entire list. You guys are about to see why nobody gets excited about the Canadian stocks. Because they don't move. CLSK. Take a look at that. Can go over today, guys, is I've got my cart full with the next 3 books I'm going to be reading heading into the new year. Here we are at the gate on Entar with that news. They're up a little bit. They're up 20 cents. It's not bad. It's not terrible, but as you can see, guys, this is the volume we're talking about. It's negligible. We're talking less than 5,000. Rip IPOC. It's down 40 cents. I'm not gonna call rip on it. Look at this thing. I'm not calling rip on that. 5 days. Yeah. I mean, we're okay. We're okay. Again, guys, it went down 5 or 6% earlier. I'm okay with that because, look, this is where we got in. It was back here. My IPOC entry is, hold on, I got to get out of SHG here. Yeah, I'm gonna hang out. I'm gonna read some stuff, learn some stuff. I'm gonna buy some books. I'm gonna look at some tickers. It shouldn't be super exciting, but we'll see. Yeah, guys, with IPOC, same thing with BTWN. Like, oh no, it's down $1.20 right now. People are profit taking. Oh no, what are we gonna do? We're not gonna do a damn thing. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. This is where being an FA trader means that you have to have done your due diligence, guys. Let's go to, is it this one that's in? Okay. IPOC, BTWN. So this is how most people like to look at these, okay? So we'll look at it on the day at the minute, okay? Day at the minute. I guess you need 2 days to get it perspective, okay? 2 days. Okay, so here's how people are looking at their charts, okay? And right now, everybody's looking at these charts and going, holy crap, it's a sell-off, everybody out of the pool. Quick, this thing is crashing, everybody leave, run for it. Because they're so close to the page, they're not seeing the big picture, right? Like, oh, here's this picture here. Oh, all I see is the letter F. You got to pull back. You got to actually pull out here. So let's go 3 months. 3 months. Or the last 3 months, this thing has gone from $10 to, I mean, even now it's 16, right? 16 from $10. This is okay. This is fine. The question you have to ask yourself is, why is it dropping? What is causing this to drop? And does that make sense? In my book, that drop makes absolutely no sense. With BTWN, Peter Thiel is still on it. Richard Lee is still on it. I'm not going anywhere. Okay. IPOC. Clover Health is still going to happen. Vote is on January 6th. Today is not January 6th. The vote is going to go through on this thing. It's not a big deal. Now, if you want to see people losing their minds here, what you do is you head on over to StockTwits. Oh, usually the bears show up and quit, but it doesn't look like there's any bears on here. Oh, there's a bear. There it is. So this is the only bearish comment of he looked at a slideshow and he doesn't think that people are actually going to use this tool. Okay. Let's see where this goes today. Down 3%. CCIV is where I want to get into. Did I get filled by bringing this down? I did not. Just let me out. I just want out. Fill. I'm at the freaking ask. I'm slapping the ask. Let's go. Fill. Anybody else getting cracked audio? Is it still cracked? Should be okay. It should be okay. What if I move the mic over here? Is that better? You guys hear me more clearly now that the mic is closer to me? Ooh, Ashtray 3 with that sweet follow. Thank you. Partially filled. Come on. Let me out. Let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out. Whatever. I would just want out of this. Okay, I'm out. Okay, so now we head over here. We take a look at CCIV, which is here. And CCIV, I'm going to buy. US margin. Okay, so I've got close to 5 grand. I guess I can get, is that right? Your account does not have sufficient buying power. Yeah. Don't give me none of that guff. Don't give me none of that guff. This one's looking to acquire DirecTV. Bloomberg was reporting. No, they're looking to be the buyers. They're looking to take it off of AT&T's hands, but it's a $45 billion valuation on DirecTV. AT&T paid $65 billion for it. Even if it's only worth $20 billion, the stock goes from 10 to 20. You can all you want. It's a GameStop play. The value is there. Saki's over here making giant tendies off of IMMR. Look at that thing go. Yummy. Yeah, that's good money. That's good money. So NextF, guys, we'll go back to NextF. It is now tapered back down to nothing. Absolutely nothing. So I mean, decent pop. If you knew yesterday, that's a quick 25 cents on it, and you're out, right? ARC-G apparently is dying, so let's take a look at that. Take a look at UUU. 300%. Yep. I see 3 halts on the board. TCCO is unhalted. WHLM, CLWT, and UUU are all halted. Let's see over here. I'm trying to see which warrants are moving here. BHSE is here. Fakak, Boex, Fat Brand are all on here today. Let's go back over here. Baba is showing a little bit of life. That's good news. I could use a little positivity on Baba. Oh, IMMR is a PS5 play. Interesting. Oh, shoot. I need to update the tip ranks. Oops. Forgot to do that. Okay, so we go here. My holdings, exits. Where is it? Do I not have SHG on here? Apparently not. Okay. Well, I guess I just put in my entry for CCIV then. Did I get a full fill? I did get a full fill. So 450 at 1011. All right, all right, all right. And public portfolio. Guys, as always, you can check out the public portfolio over on tip ranks right here. Bum, 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 bum. This waiting watching on ACRX is just it does kill me a little inside. Is Kathy Woods getting beat up? Yeah, they've got her out back. It got a price target of 70. I don't agree with that analysis, but yeah. The day will come for ACRX when I get to say Millennial was right, and it will feel so good. But today is not that day. Nice, man. Quick in out. Why do I like CCIV? Okay, so if you do DirecTV valuation, okay, so there was a recent deal done with AT&T where they acquired DirecTV. Um, so AT&T purchased DirecTV earlier this year. Oh, I'm there with you. My ACRX calls, I had a whole pile of them, and I think I got $1 on them. I was pretty upset about that as well. Um, oh well. Uh, it is what it is. Um, yeah, that's just it. For a lot of people that are in ACRX, guys, I think it's a matter of waiting, right? Um, because if you sell and then the next month it does go to 10, people are going to go, gosh darn it, why did I do that? But I mean, to each their own, right? To each their own. You've got to make your own decisions. This is not a stream where you get financial advice. This is just a place where we degens hang out. So, disclaimer, I'm not a financial professional. I'm not in any way qualified to give you financial advice. Anybody on the mic that you hear is also not qualified to give you financial advice. What we are doing is just talking our own nonsense. We do our own due diligence, and so should you. There's the general disclaimer for the day. That's out there. You guys have it. The disclaimer's there for you to read. The rules are there from the CFTC if you would like. But yeah, no, the DD is there, and it is what it is. I'm pretty firm on this. So, DirecTV, guys, the way that this looks is this. It's not laid in detail in the income statements last year. Blah 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 blah. So this is an article from Motley Fool trying to figure out what the value of DirecTV is. Um, So they've got it estimated at a $60 billion value. AT&T probably paid 49 billion for it, okay? So 49 billion is what AT&T went for. Now the other one we have is AT&T pushes ahead with the auction of DirecTV despite the lowball bids on it. So AT&T is pressing ahead. Telecom giant last week invited a handful of suitors into the second round of an auction for the struggling TV broadcaster, even though first round bids had valued DirecTV as well as at well below 20 billion. Opening bids from the coterie of buyout firms came from blah blah blah, 4.0 billion, blah blah yada yada yada. Goldman Sachs is running it. Yeah, so they're looking to sell it for pennies on the dime for what they acquired it for. Do we think the Senate will pass the 2000 stimulus package? No, I don't think so. There's been multiple people. Oh, sorry, the stimulus package. I'm thinking the NDAA. The stimulus package, there is a possibility that one gets through. I don't think the NDAA as it currently exists is going to get through. They promised to filibuster that thing into the ground. Um, So it sounds like Chuck Schumer is going to ask for a unanimous consent to pass it today. That probably will not happen. Am I planning to get back into Waiter at some point? I might. I might take a look at it. Right now, it's not on the radar. Um, Down the road, it's possible, but just a heads up, the ticker is frozen. Hmm. I don't know what just happened here. Why did it? Why did it do that? Hmm. Very weird that it just stopped working like that. Hold on. Window capture ticker. Okay, and then we want to go there, there, there. Voila. I don't think we see Palantir going back down. Um, Not that far. Not that far. All right, there's a few things on here that I want to get rid of. I want to add CCIV to that. All right, there we go. Should be working now. Everything should be hunky-dory. Looking good, looking fancy. Perfect. Yeah, so CCIV, guys, this is the play. This thing was purchased for what they can estimate is about 45 billion. They're currently shopping around the market for real cheap, but there is a lot of talk about CCIV being the company that's looking to grab it. Bloomberg is the one reporting on that. Here's the article from Bloomberg. Yeah, I mean the SPACs have had a couple great days. I'm not really sweating it. For them to be at 16 right now is fantastic. I'm thrilled with that. Absolutely thrilled with that. I have no idea why ARCG is falling. Nope. Could not tell you. Gonna get ETM off here. Yeah, that thing ran. Okay. Gonna get space off here. Just want to tidy up this watch list a little bit, I think. Yeah, no, I'm not going to increase my position anymore on ACRX. I am sitting on 16 grand in there. It's not getting any more of my money. At $16,000, it's a large part of my portfolio. It's a third of it. Yeah, I will not be adding more to this position. It's at a good size. I'm happy with it where it is. I am going to really try in the new year to keep it to 4 or 5 stocks at most that I'm watching. I'd rather have 4 or 5 really solid plays than constantly trying to um, spread it thin amongst a whole bunch of different things and hit on it. So I'm really going to try to narrow down. Obviously, I've got some plays that are just long-term holds here. Inside the Canadian equity, I've got SEB, CBDY, East, and this is gone now. So these are like 10, 15-year plays. I'm more so using these for indicators of sectors. And then my RDSP, this is a long-term hold, USO, and MBRX are in here. Again, these are just long-term holds, guys. These are just long-term holds. So SEV, CBDY, East, they're small positions. They're not a ton of cash. We're talking sub $100 on each of those. That's just so I have something to keep my eye on it. And then these are in my retirement fund. USO, I think, is just a solid hold for the long term, and MBRX, etc. I know there's a lot of people that don't like USO. That's fine, but I'm in it. Okay, so back to Bloomberg here and what they've got to say. Uh, Okay, so this article from Bloomberg has the purchase at 48.5 billion is what they paid for it, including the debt was 67 billion. Everybody's declining to comment. So he's had 2 successful SPACs before. Churchill Capital Core has 2 successful SPACs already. It's looking for a third. Yeah, it's not a small hit for AT&T for sure. Um, Yeah, so last we heard on this, there was no news. Michael Klein is the guy that's been on with this. He's had a couple of successful stacks before, so Michael Klein. Nope, that's not the one. Michael Klein. I don't know if this is him either. What is this called? Capital Churchill Capital. See if we can find him this way. So here's the VP on it. He worked on. He's worked on CCIV, CCII, and CCIII. Is that how they went with it? How did they do CCIII? CCII? No? CC Churchill Capital Core 2. Hmm. So there's CCV, CCIV, CCII. Right? No? I don't know what the third one is, but they got a bunch of them. I mean, there is opportunity to DCA for sure on ACRX. I'm just not gonna at a buck 18, buck 19. Like I'm not. It's a matter of time. I'm not gonna give it any more dollars. Have I talked about MOTN yet? Not really. So MOTN just popped in my radar off of StockTwits. There was a lot of conversation around it. Uh, it did pop up on one of my scanners. So the warrants were moving up. There's not a lot of people on it. It just seemed odd that it was popping on scanners when there was nothing there. So for me, that's one that I was looking at over and over and over. It looks like they're looking to enter the EV sector. So for me, that wasn't a big deal. It's just it kind of got spidey senses tingling, if anything. getting notifications. IPOC is trending down. Everybody out. Everybody get out. The merger's next week on this thing. Yeah, so now you had here, and so this had no bears on it. Absolutely none on the run. People just shut up. And so everybody who's bullish is saying, yeah, I'm just going to grab more of this. So when this changes to CLV, we've seen lots of different speculations, but anywhere from 30 to 50 is what the target is. There's lower ones today, like 25, but even at 25, I would double on this. So I'm okay with that. Do 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 do. This strategy of trade on millennials gut is up 40% since October. That alone would be a decent year for most. 40% would be a decent portfolio gain for a year. So this is doing quite well. Pretty happy with that. Do 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 do. So I don't have Michael Klein in my network on LinkedIn, but I do have the VP of CCIV. So at the very least, I've got some kind of connection there. I can figure it out. Wall Street Bets doesn't like. Shocker. Oh, this is not Wall Street Bets. This is SPAC. Oh, there's a Reddit specifically for SPACs. Interesting. Put me in, coach. Put me in. Bitcoin at 26, so just below 27. Mara's down today. Interesting. Yeah, DGLY is bugging me. LAC should be down today, guys. LAC should be hit pretty hard on the news that Tesla's not going with them. Not sure exactly what it's down, but yeah, it's down a little bit today. DGLY got 2 orders yesterday, and it went down on that news, which is, I mean, it's just really baffling for me. Would it be a buy? I mean, we were in DGLY from 234. It's at 253. We got out this morning for a 360 gain. My only current holdings in my equity are IPOC, BTWN, CCIV, and ACRX, which I am happy to continue holding. So despite this being down $1,000 today, I'm still up $8,000 on these two, so that's worth it for me. ACRX continues to cut me deep, but again, waiting on the National Defense Authorization Act. I would like to see a schedule actually of what the Senate is up to today. So they're going to convene at noon today. I'll be out of here by then. I'm going to finish around 11 or 10:30 today. WTR MLN PKL watermelon pickle. Is that right? Watermelon pickle? Watermelon pickle. Thanks so much for the follow, man. Much appreciated. Floor webcast. So yeah, Senate, we won't know anything until noon today when they meet. Senate stimulus. We can look at the speculation from both sides. It looks like Chuck Schumer is going to try to pass it by unanimous consent. However, that will likely not go through. There will be some objection to that. It will at the very least need to be debated. It's so rare to see Pelosi and Trump agreeing on something, but they are. So that's interesting to see. Schumer saying, Trump, make them do it. But the reality is, at this point, the Senate Republicans are acutely aware of the fact that Trump is not going to be around much longer. As the head of the Republican Party, he will, who knows if he's actually out or done. He may come back for another run. But for now, what we're seeing is the Senate is prepping to be under Biden. And I'm not sure that they want this to be kind of the first thing that they do. McConnell's made no indication that he's going to do that. Senate Republican from Missouri said even if it came up on the floor, it wouldn't reach the 60 vote threshold needed to pass. Bernie Sanders said Monday he threatened to delay a separate vote this week to override Trump's veto of the annual defense bill if McConnell doesn't take action on the relief bill. Marco Rubio's on board, which is interesting, but that's not enough. You're going to find some Republicans that are going to stick to the age-old party line of we don't need to be handing out money to people. That's not how we're going to fix things. So unfortunately, it looks like this is going to be a no-go on the $2,000, at least until we see Georgia go through. Um, uh, Couple of Peter Lynch books. This is my upcoming Audible list to listen to throughout the year. Book of Investing Wisdom, written by Warren Buffett, Peter Lynch, two great big guys. I think it's Slap that I used for that. There is Slap, ladies and gentlemen. You can head on over to Spotify. It is also available on Apple. And if you want to watch what's happening, you can watch over on YouTube as well. But there is the Spotify for you guys to listen to. Talking SPACs, IPOs on episode 2. I think I actually need to update that. I haven't done the next episode, but for now, SPACs and IPOs is the episode that's there. But obviously, if you go to Spotify, you're going to be able to see the podcast. And there you go. Episode 3 is also there. Trading Psychology, FOMO, Mental Tricks and Traps is there. We went a little bit long on that one, 97 minutes on that one. So kind of a fun listen. Would love feedback if you guys are listening to the podcast. Would love to know what your thoughts are, any suggestions or tips that you may have. Feel free to come into the Discord and put those into the podcast channel, giving us some tips, and we are more than happy to take that under advisement. We're always looking for new topics. But audiobooks that I will be listening to, there's one here by this Nicholas Darvis guy, How He Made $2 million in the Market. I'm just kind of interested to understand other people's process. You got the Starfish book. What do you think? You just finished it. What did you think about it? The book that he's talking about, guys, is The Spider and the Starfish. This is one I highly recommend that you read. It's not directly about stocks, but it's going to give you a bit of insight into it's going to give you a bit of insight into how different models of organization and leadership work. It's a great book. I'm a big fan of it. GXO, thoughts? Yay? Nay? Was it worth the time? A Starfish news platform? Yeah, it'd be difficult. I mean, social media is essentially, to some extent, it was that. I don't know that necessarily still is, but it definitely was that. All right, reading list for this year: How I Made 2000 the Market, Nicholas Darvis, Book of Investing Wisdom. This is one that I haven't ever touched before, but it's got Peter Lynch and Warren Buffett as authors on it, so that's a big deal. Book of Investing Wisdom. Peter Lynch has 2 more books here, one with a Rothschild. So Learn to Earn and One Up on Wall Street. Those are 2 that I'll be listening to. And then Andrew Lowe's Adaptive Markets. This is one that I definitely want to listen to. Don't know that there's any other books out there. I've got 9 credits available, so that's a lot of listening right now. Let's see. Any other good investment books that I need to know about? Is Mary Buffett? Okay, so that's not worth reading. She's never actually done anything herself, and she's written a bunch of books based off of Warren Buffett's strategies after being the daughter-in-law. Yeah, for me, I'm able to process. I'm able to just do both at once. That looks like an interesting one. Morningstar's formula for finding great investments. Not looking at passive income. Yeah, I mean, its time could come again, for sure. Look at this board; it's all red. Everything's red. Alibaba's up, great. CNK's up, great. My options portfolio looks like it's up. I mean, waiter's back down to $3, but this is nutty. It should come back up. Okay, so this is the Motley Fool, guys. That's worth reading. How many do I have now? How many in the cart? 7? I got room for 2 more. Gordon Belfort, I don't need to read that. Financial planning, affiliate marketing. Don't really need any of that. Embracing the life insurance. A Simple Path to Wealth. Who wrote it? A Simple Path to Wealth. J.L. Collins. Hmm. Hmm. This looks more like a wealth management book. I don't really need something like that. Um, this is a great book. Never Split the Difference. It's a fantastic book. It's more about building a traditional business. I don't know that that's necessarily what I want. Categories. Investing and trading. This book is brutal. This one I liked. This one I liked. View more bestsellers. What else we got here? Psychology of Money. This book was brutal. Ray Dalio's book. It was brutal. I like this one. What a day trade for a living. Nope. Unknown Market Wizards. Jack Schwager. Kind of interesting. This is a great book. Dale Carnegie. Anything by Dale Carnegie, guys, is really good. It's a little bit old fashioned, but it's definitely well worth it. Why Gold, Why Now? Nope. There's a book that doesn't need to be read anymore. What else we got going on here? One Good Trade, little book that still beats the market. Ooh. Nassim Taleb is on the forward. It's written by. This is cool. Okay. All right. I got it. I got my 9 books. I got them. All right. So there's the list. I made $2 million in the market. Nicholas Darvis, Book of Investing Wisdom by Warren Buffett, Peter Lynch. One Up on Wall Street, Peter Lynch. Pat Dorsey, Little Book That Builds Wealth. Unknown Market Wizards, Jack Schwager. Learn to Earn, Peter Lynch. Motley Fool Investment Guide by David and Tom Gardner. Man for All Markets, Edward Thorth and Nassim Taleb. And then Adaptive Markets by Andrew Lowe. That's going to be what it is. Perfect. Lots of great listening for me to do. So that's done for the year. Bum, 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 bum. Not the year. It's done until those are done. All right, latest news. Let's see what's going on. Anything worth talking about? It's about 10:30 here, guys. There's not a ton going on. Market is red today. It's not liking what's going on for whatever reason. Whether it's just a pullback from a couple of bullish days or we're heading into the new year, people are exiting positions, whatever it may be. I'm just going to diamond hands the positions that I'm in. NNDN is moving. All right, ladies and gents, I think that's it for me today. I'm going to send you guys over to hang out with none other than the Martini Rita. Yeah, F Wednesday a day early. Who doesn't love that, right? Martini Rita. We're going to go over hang out with her for a bit, guys. Have an amazing day. Today, I will be back tomorrow. I will not be here the following day, so just keep that in mind. Have an amazing day. Martini's got you guys. Later.